firmly planted on the earth. Your knees are directly over your ankles. Your stomach muscles are nice and tight. Your backs are nice and tall. Your hearts are lifted. And your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Our ears are directly over our shoulder, neck directly over our head. And before we begin any chair yoga session, we always want to make our intentions. So I'm going to have you take a deep inhale from the core of your stomach through your nose. And exhale through your nose with your intentions. I intend to have a wonderful chair yoga session today, or whatever you would like to say. So let's go ahead and repeat that again. Take a deep inhale from the core of your stomach. And exhale through your nose. So I'm going to have you do that a few more times. You're inhaling from the core of your stomach. And you're exhaling through your nose. Let me repeat that again. Inhaling from the core of your stomach. And exhaling through your nose. We have 3 phases of the chair yoga session. We have the warm-up phase, which is where we are now, followed by the work of the practice, and we end with Shavasana, final relaxation. Let's take one more inhale from the core of our stomach, and exhale through our nose. We're in the warm-up phase of our practice. Let's go ahead and extend out our arms. We always want to send out love, joy, safety, and good health out into the world. We're going to slowly bring our hands together back in front of our hearts as we bring that love, joy, safety, good health back into our own hearts. Let's go ahead and extend out our arms again. And we're inhaling as we're sweeping our arms up as high as we can. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Very nice. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. Bring our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Always keep in mind, this is your practice. Do the best that you could do, and hopefully the rest will come. I'm going to do that one more time. Extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. And I'll have you rest your hands on your thighs. I'm going to have you take another inhale from the core of your stomach. And when you exhale, just tilt your head to the right. When you exhale, you're tilting your head to the right. We're working on our neck right now. We're feeling the stretch. We're holding the pose. And we're using our perfect breath. Let's bring our head back center. Inhale again from the core of your stomach. And exhale as we move our head over. It will be to my left. And always keep in mind there's never any judgment on yourself or anyone else. You're using your perfect breath as we work and stretch our neck. And let's bring our head back center. Let's repeat that again. We're inhaling and exhale as we tilt our head. It would be to my right. Whichever side you're on is perfectly fine with me. Let's bring our head back center. And one more time. Inhale from the core of your stomach and exhale as you tilt your head to the left. And let's bring our head back center. We're going to extend out our arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. One more time. Extending out our arms. We're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. And this time we extend out our arms, we're sweeping them up, and we're reaching and stretching this time. And we're going to exhale, we're going to bring both arms down. And you can hold on to the edge of your chair as you press up your chest. Always keeping in mind, we always want to send out love and good health. Let's relax our chest. Let's repeat that again. Inhaling. And exhaling, bringing both arms down, holding onto the edge of our chairs. We press out our chest. Very nice. Relaxing our chest. Let's do that one more time. Always do the best that you could do, exhaling. And hopefully the rest will come. And relax your chest. Inhale, sweep it up. Bring your hands together down to your heart center. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms and how we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. And this time when we extend out our arms and how we're sweeping them up, I'm going to have you bring your right arm down. And let's bring our body over in that direction. As we lengthen our arms and stretch our waist. And we're just filled with so much gratitude for what our bodies will allow us to do. Inhale, sweeping up both arms again, reaching and stretching as far as we can stretch. And exhale, we bring it down. It will be my left. And we're going to bring our bodies over in that same direction as we lengthen and stretch. We're filled with so much gratitude. Very nice. Inhale, sweeping up again, reaching and stretching. And exhale, we're bringing down our right arm again and bringing our bodies over in that direction. Very nice. And inhale, we're sweeping up again, reaching and stretching. And exhale, bringing down our left arm and bringing our bodies over again in that direction. And let's inhale, sweeping them up. Reach, stretch, reach, stretch. Bring your hands together down to your heart center. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms and how we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Let's do that one more time. Extending out our arms and how we're sweeping them up. And bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Very nice. So I'm going to have us place our arms on our sides. Let's stretch out our fingers. We're going to do some moonflowers. So we're going to use our perfect breath as we inhale. And we start rising our arms up, stretching our moonflowers in our arms. And exhale, bringing our arms back down to our side. And we're inhaling, generating some beautiful moonflowers out here. And exhale, bringing both arms down to our side. And inhale again and sweep them up. And exhale, bringing our arms back down to our side. So I'm going to have you just put your feet apart. And this time when we inhale, stretch it out, our moonflowers. We're going to exhale. We're going to bring our both arms down. We're going to pick them up from off the floor and sweep our arms back up into the air. Very nice. Let's do that again. We're going to reach down and grab our flowers and bring them back up. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Very nice. Very nice. And bring both our arms down to our side. Let's do one more time. Inhaling and exhaling down to our side. And this time we're going to extend out our arms, sweeping our arms up, bringing our hands together down to our heart center. And I'm going to have you bring both feet back together. Extending out our arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. And bringing our hands together down to our heart center. And this time we extend out our arms. Go ahead and bend your fingers. Let's pretend as if we're opening up some doorknobs as we wake up our wrists. So we're just moving our wrists around. And then we're going to stop. Inhale, sweeping them up. We're going to bring our hands together to our heart center. One more time. Extending out our arms. We're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Very nice. So we're going to do some more work on our waist as we inhale and exhale. We're going to take our right elbow and rest it on our left knee. We're going to hold this pose for a few breaths. stronger, lengthening and stretching. Inhale, bring your body back center. Exhale, do the opposite, left elbow, right knee. And we're holding here for a few breaths. Very nice. Inhale again. Exhale, we're doing opposite elbow to opposite knee. Let's bring our body back center. Let's do that again. We're doing opposite elbow to opposite knee. Let's bring our body back center. Extending out your arms. We're sweeping our arms up and we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. So have you rest your hands on your thighs. For those of you that have straps or need a strap, there's some straps on the table. So we're going to do some work with our arms and our legs. Now let's extend out our arms with our straps. And we basically just holding on to our straps. We're creating strength and balance in our shoulders and in our arms. We're going to use our perfect breath as we inhale. We're going to rise our arms up as high as we can above our heads. And exhale, we're bringing our arms back down in front of us. Let's repeat that again using our perfect breath. As far as our arms will allow us to go. And exhale. Bringing our arms back down in front of us. Let's do that one more time. And exhale, back in front of you. And this time when you inhale and we rise them up, we're going to turn our bodies over to the right. So we're feeling and stretching our waist. And we're holding this pose as we get stronger and stronger in our shoulders, arms, and waist. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale again and exhale. Let's go in the opposite direction now. And let's bring our body back center. We're going to bring our arms down in front of us. Inhale, we're rising them up again as high as we can. And now we're going to bring our bodies over again to the right. And we're holding the pose, using our perfect breath. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale and exhale as we go to the opposite direction. And we're holding the pose as we get stronger and stronger. We're filled with so much gratitude and grace. Bringing your body back center. And we're bringing our arms down in front of us. Can we do that one more time? Inhale, rising our arms up as high as we can. Exhale, turning our bodies over to the right. Using our perfect breath as we hold the pose. Strengthening our bodies. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale again. Exhale as we're turning our bodies over into the left side. Will be my left side. Getting stronger and stronger. Very good. Bring your body back center. Bring your arms down in front of you. Rise your arms up again as high as you can. And now let's bring our hands and arms all the way back down. Placing your strap across your lap. Inhale, keep it up. Bringing your hands together to your heart center. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms and now we're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Very nice. So now we're going to do some work on our legs and our hips. So I'll have you take your strap, and you're just going to put your strap underneath your feet. Right or left, it doesn't matter for me. And using your perfect breath, we're going to inhale as we lift up our right leg, and exhale, bring it back down. It will be my right leg. Inhale, lift, and exhale back down. Again, we inhale, lift, and exhale back down. Again, inhale, lift, and exhale back down. And this time when we inhale, lift, we're going to extend out our leg, bring your knee in, and bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, extend, Bring your knee in and back down. Again, inhale, lift, extend. Bring your knee in and back down. Beautiful. Let's switch to the other side. Using your perfect breath, we inhale as we lift, and we bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, and bring it back down. Again, we inhale, lift, and bring it back down. And this time when we inhale, lift, we're going to extend our leg, bring our knee in, and bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, extend, bring our knee in, and back down. Again, inhale, lift, extend, bring your knee in, and back down. Beautiful. Now we're going to put both feet under our strap. Using our perfect breath, we're going to inhale as we lift up both legs, stomach muscles are nice and tight. And we're just holding them. We're holding the pose. Using our perfect breath, we're filled with so much gratitude with what our body will allow us to do today. And we're holding the pose, stomach muscles are tight, backs are tall. And let's bring both feet back down. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift. Beautiful poses. Holding the pose, holding. And exhale back down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale back down. Beautiful. So now we're going to take our straps, and I have you take your straps and bring them behind you. So we're going to work on lengthening and strengthening our backs. And we're extending out our arms in the opposite direction. And we hold this pose for a few breaths. Your backs are nice and tall. Elongating our spine. Holding the pose, filled with gratitude, of course. Very, very nice. Let's bring our arm down now. Let's do the opposite side. Extending out our arms. Opposite direction as we lengthen and stretch. Elongate our spines. So beautiful. And let's bring our straps down. You can place your straps on the edge of your chair, on the floor, whatever works for you. And let's extend out our arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we bring our hands together to our heart center. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. And we bring our hands together to our heart center. One more time. And exhale. And this time when we extend out our arms, we're sweeping them up again and we're reaching and stretching. And we're going to exhale and we're going to forward fold. Go down as far as your body will allow you to go. And then I'll have you come halfway up and go all the way back down. This time we're going to come all the way back up into a seated position, extending out our arms. And now we're sweeping them up again. Exhale, let's forward fold. We're going down as far as our body will allow us to go. And we're coming halfway up. And we're going all the way back down. Inhale again, we're coming all the way back up, extending out our arms, reaching and stretching. And exhale, let's forward fold again. Going down as far as our body will allow us to go. And we're coming halfway up. And we're going all the way back down. And this time when we come all the way back up, extending out our arms, inhale, sweeping them up. Let's bring our hands together to our heart center. Let's do that again, extending out our arms, and how we're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. And let's do that one more time, extending out our arms, and how we're sweeping them up. And bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Very nice. I'll have you rest your hands on your thighs. I'm going to have you rest your belly on your thighs. We're going to do a couple of cat and cow pose. So your belly is resting on your thighs. You're going to inhale and lift up your head. Your back is arched. And exhale, drop your head, round your back, and bring your back totally up into a seated position. And then we're relaxing our shoulder. That was our cat cow. Let's go ahead and rest our belly on our thighs again. Lift up your head in cow pose. Exhale, drop your head, round your back into cat. As we slowly bring our body back into a tall seated position and relaxing our shoulders. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time and resting our bellies on our thighs. Inhale, lifting up our heads, backs of arms to cow. And then we're dropping our head and rounding our backs into cat. Slowly up and then relaxing our shoulders. Beautiful. Extend out your arms. Inhale, sweep them up. Exhale, bring both arms down to your side. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep them up. We're bringing both arms down to our side. One more time. Inhale, sweep it up. And we're bringing both arms down to our side. Very nice. So have you rest your hands on your thighs. Using your perfect breath, let's do some work on our shoulders. Inhale as you rise your shoulders to your ears. And let's relax our shoulders. We're rising our shoulders to our ears. And let's relax our shoulders. Let's do that again. And relaxing our shoulders. And this time when you rise your shoulders up, go ahead and circle forward. We're rising them up and circle forward. We're rising them up and circle forward. We're rising our shoulders up and circle forward. And it's time when we rise our shoulders up and circle them backwards. Very nice. Rise them up and circle backwards. Beautiful. Rise them up and circle backwards. Very nice. Let's extend out our arms. Inhale, sweep them up. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. One more time, extending out our arms. Inhale, sweep them up. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. And this time when we extend out our arms, we're sweeping them up and we're reaching and stretching as far as we can. And we're going to bring both arms down this time to our left or right, whichever side you want to be on. And I'm going to have you turn your head in the same direction. Again, lengthening and stretching. Holding the pose. Bring your body back center. Inhale, sweeping up again. Exhale, drop your arms down on the opposite side, and you're going to turn your head in the same direction. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale, sweep it up again, reaching and stretching. And exhale, bring both arms down, going to the opposite side as we turn our head in that direction. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale, sweep it up again. And exhale, bring both arms down to our opposite side and looking over again. Stretching and lengthening. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale, sweep it up and bring both hands together down to your heart center. Let's do that one more time. Extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. And one more time. And down to our heart center. Very nice. So we're going to get ready for the work of our practice. For those of you that can stand, I'm going to have you stand up behind your chairs. And for those of you that are unable to stand, please remain seated. Once again, we always find ourselves standing in a nice, strong mountain pose position. Keeping in mind, feet firmly planted on the earth. Stomach muscles are always nice and tight. Backs are nice and tall. Our hearts are lifted and our shoulders are relaxed. Let's go ahead and inhale, sweeping our arms up and bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Let's do that again. Inhaling. And bringing our hands together down to our heart center. And this time when we inhale, we're going to extend our arms up. And when we exhale, we're going to forward fold and go down as far as your body will allow you to go. We'll slowly bring our bodies back centered. Extending out our arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. And exhale, we're going to forward fold and go down as far as our body will allow us to go. And keep in mind, you can always lean or hold onto your chair. And let's slowly bring our bodies back centered. Let's do one more time. And exhale. All the way down. Let's slowly bring our bodies back centered. Extending out our arms, sweeping them up, and bringing our hands together down to our heart center. And now we're going to do holding out our arms, our palms are facing up. We're going to do our sun pose. Inhale, as we're watching the sun rise, our arms are rising. And then exhale, as the sun is declining and your arms are moving down in front of you. And then you can hold onto the edge of your chair as you forward fold. And inhale again. Bring your body's tall and center. Extending out your arms, holding that beautiful, glorious sun. And we inhale as we watch the sun rise. Our arms are rising as high as we can. And then exhale as we watch the sun decline. Our arms are declining in front of us. And then we hold onto the edge of our chair as we forward fold. And let's do that one more time. Extending out our arms, holding that beautiful, glorious sun, and watching the sun rise. And exhale, sun is declining as our arms are moving down in front of us. And hold onto the edge of your chair if you need to as you forward fold. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale, sweeping up. And let's bring our hands together to our heart center. Let's do that again. I just want to check on the music. Simply. Inhale, bring your hands together down to your heart center. If I could just restart it. So. Yeah, I think it was the connection. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get it back. Let's see. Today because it will take me a few minutes to get our music going. YouTube. We lost our connection. Alright, so sorry about that. So let's go ahead and extend out our arms again. Inhale, sweep them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Very nice. So we're in the work of our practice right now. So I'm going to have you step back with your right leg, and we're going to bend our left knee, and we're going to do our warrior poses. Let's go ahead and extend out both arms into warrior one. And here we get to balance our bodies. Once again, filled with so much gratitude, what we're able to do. And keep in mind, we always can lean on our chair or hold on to our chair. We are in warrior one pose. Very nice. Balancing our bodies in warrior one. Let's take our right hand, bring it behind you. Look at the tips of your fingers. We're in warrior two pose. We're balancing our bodies in warrior two pose. Very nice. We're in the work of our practice. Keeping in mind, our chair is our friend. We can always hold on to it or lean on it. Always using your perfect breath. Straighten out your body. And go ahead and extend up your left arm. Look at the tips of your fingers. We're in extended warrior pose. We're lengthening and stretching. Very, very nice poses. And let's begin the work as we flow. We're going to go into Warrior 2. Extended Warrior. Warrior 2. Extended Warrior. Warrior 2. Extended Warrior. Warrior 2. Extended Warrior. Again, Warrior 2. Extended Warrior. Warrior 2. Extended Warrior. Again, Warrior 2. Extended Warrior. And now we're going to hold onto an edge of our chair if you need to. And you're going to lift up your leg into Warrior 3 pose. Feet is flexed. Let's slowly bring our leg down. Inhale, sweep it up. And now we're going to exhale as we're softening our knees into our chair pose. Very nice. And inhale, sweep it up again. And exhale as we're softening our knees into chair pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale as we're softening our knees into our chair pose. Very nice. We're holding the pose. I think the system is rebooting. That's what we heard. Inhale, sweep it up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Very nice. So now let's do that on the opposite side. So I'll have you step back with your left leg and you're going to bend your right knee. And let's extend out our arms into Warrior 1 pose. So I'm going to have you hold your pose here. Balance your bodies while I switch to challenge. And remember, use your perfect breath all the time. Balance, you're good, you're good. Use your breath. Let me help you out. Now I'm going to have you take your, on this side. Now you're going to take your left arm, bring it behind you, and look at the tips of your fingers. We're in Warrior 2 pose. And so you're balancing in Warrior 2. Holding the pose, using your perfect breath. It's very slow. Hope that works. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and straighten out your body. And lift up your arm. We're in extended warrior pose as you look at the tips of your fingers. And we're lifting our bodies. And this is our extended warrior pose. We're almost there. Great balancing. I think we're back. And now we're going to get ready to flow. We're going to do Warrior 2, Extended Warrior. Warrior 2, Extended Warrior. Again, Warrior 2, Extended Warrior. Warrior 2, Extended Warrior. Again, Warrior 2, Extended Warrior. Again, Warrior 2, Extended Warrior. And now we're going to go into Warrior 3 pose. As you hold on to your chair and you want to lift your left leg, feet is flexed, and we are in Warrior 3 pose. And we're holding the pose. Very nice. Bring our feet down. Inhale, sweeping up. And then we're going to exhale as we're softening our knees into our chair pose. Again, inhale, sweeping up. And exhale as we're softening our knees into chair pose. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale as we're softening our knees into our chair pose. We're going to hold this pose for a couple of minutes. Then we're going to have you rise on your right toe and bring your feet back down. Then we're going to rise up on our left toe and bring our feet back down. Let's do that again on the opposite side. And bringing our feet back down. Again, inhale, sweeping up. And bringing our hands together down to our heart center. How are we feeling? Is this on the skip yet? Let me see it. I think this says skip. Oh, it's in 90 seconds. Right. We might be working it. Again, inhale, sweeping up. And exhale as we bring both hands down to our heart center. So we are in the work of our practice. So we're going to do some more work on our legs and our feet. Hold on to the edge of your chair. It's time to inhale as we lift up our right leg. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, we inhale and lift. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it back down. And this time when you inhale, lift, you want to tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. And now you're going to hold it. And you get to balance your body. And you can hold on to your chair, your friend, if you want to. We're getting stronger and stronger as we get to balance our body. Filled with so much gratitude we are. Very nice, very nice. Little bit longer. All right, let's bring our leg down and then we're going to just shake it out. Needed that part good. All right. So let's go with our left leg will be my left leg. Inhale as we lift. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it back down. And this time when you lift, you want to tap forward, lift, tap to the side, lift, tap behind you. Again, you lift, tap forward, lift, tap to the side, lift, tap behind you. Again, you lift, tap forward, lift, tap to the side, lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward, lift, tap to the side, lift, tap behind you. Again, forward, side, back, and hold it. Very nice. Balancing our bodies, holding on to our chair, our friend if we need to. Filled with so much grace and gratitude. Getting stronger and stronger. Going wherever our bodies will allow us to go. And holding and holding and holding. Very nice, very nice. Beautiful poses. Just a little tiny bit more. Good, 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 good. And bring our leg down and then shake it about again. Move it about. And bring both feet back to the earth. Inhale, sweeping up. And bring our hands together to our heart center. Again, extending out our arms and now we're sweeping them up. And bringing our hands together to our heart center. So we're going to do our balancing pose with our tree pose. Keep in mind you just want to rest your toe on the earth and your heel is resting on your ankle. And again, you can lean on your chair, your friend, or hold on to it. And then we get to grow our tree branches. So of course your tree branch, you can have one if you want to hold on to your chair. And we're balancing our bodies in tree pose. We're going to have no windy trees today. That's right, it's almost 90 degrees outside. Very nice. We're balancing our bodies. Let's bring both hands to our heart center. beautiful, beautiful. Hold on to the edge of your chair if you need to. Bring your feet down, and then we're just moving our legs about again. Very nice. So now let's do the opposite side. Resting our toe on the earth. Our heel is resting on our ankle, and we're growing our tree branches again. Balancing our bodies. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So lovely. Bring both hands to your heart center. Hold on to the edge of your chair. You bring your feet down again. You're going to just move about a little. Very nice. Inhale, sweep it up. Bringing your hands together down to your heart center. And we're going to get ready for our cool down pose and our final relaxation shavasana. So I'll have you all sit in your chair again. So keep in mind, we want to find ourselves seated in a nice, strong mountain pose position again. Your feet is firmly planted on the earth. Stomach muscles are nice and tight. Hearts are lifted. Shoulders are relaxed. Backs are nice and tall. Extend out your arms. Inhale, sweep them up. Bring your hands together down to your heart center. Again, extending out our arms. Inhale, we sweep them up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Very nice. I'll have you rest your hands on your thighs. We're going to do a little work on our feet and our ankles using your perfect breath. We're going to inhale as you rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, we're resting our heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. And this time when you rest your heel to the earth, let's twirl it around as we wake up our ankles. We're twirling our feet around, waking up our ankles. And then we're going to stop and go in the opposite direction. And then we're going to stop and we'll bring our feet and leg back down. Let's do the opposite side. Inhale and exhale as you rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. And this time when you rest your heel to the earth, go ahead and twirl your ankle around as we wake it up. And then we're going to stop and go in the opposite direction. And then we're going to stop and bring our feet and leg back down. Let's extend out our arms again. Inhale, we sweep them up. And bringing our hands together to our heart center. Again, extending out our arms. And now we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. I'm going to do one more time. Extending out our arms. And now we're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. And this time when we extend out our arms, we're going to work on the left and right side of our brain as we take our right hand, lift our left knee, and tap your left knee, and exhale. Now we're going to do left to right knee, and exhale. We're doing right to left, and exhale. And we're doing left to right. Let's repeat that again. Always go at your pace. We're working on the right and left side of our brain. Doing the best that we can do. Let's do a couple more. Very nice. And both feet down. Inhale, sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Let's do one more. Extending out our arms. And now we're sweeping them up. And bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Very nice. So I'm going to have you just rest your hands on your hips, on your waist. We're just going to do some seated chair circles. I'm going to have you lean forward. And now lean to the right and bring yourself behind. Take your circle behind all the way around until you come back forward. You're going to inhale again, and when you exhale, begin your circle, leaning to the right on the exhale. Bringing your circle all the way around, starting from the back, coming all the way back around to the front. Again, inhale and exhale as we circle again. Very nice. Working on our waist. Beautiful. Bring your body back center. Let's bring our body forward again. This time we're going to lean to the left. Begin your circle from the opposite side. I'm back center. Remember, you inhale and then you exhale on the movement. We're exhaling on that movement. Very nice. Inhale and exhale again. All the way back around. Bring your body back center. Extend out your arms. Inhale, send them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. One more time, extending out our arms. Inhale, we sweep them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Very nice. I'm going to have you rest your hands on your thighs. We're going to get ready for our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Again, your body is in a nice, strong, seated mountain pose position. Feet is firmly planted on the earth. Take your awareness to your breath. You can close your eyes if you like to or leave them open. You want to feel the inhale and you want to feel the exhale. We're in our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Your awareness is on your breath. I'll have you curl the toes on your right foot. Inhale as you lift that leg a couple of inches from the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches the earth, uncurl your toes. Relax that foot and leg. Just forget about it. Curl the toes on your left. Inhale as you lift that leg a couple of inches from the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches the earth, uncurl your toes. Relax that foot and leg. Just let it flow. Forget about it. We're in the final relaxation pose, Shavasana. You're feeling the inhale and the exhale. Using your perfect breath, go ahead and squeeze and tighten your buttocks muscles. We're squeezing and tightening our buttocks muscles. Let's exhale as we relax our buttocks muscles. Stretch out the fingers on your right hand. Bring your hand into a fist. Inhale, lift that arm a couple of inches from your thigh. And exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches your thigh, uncurl your fingers. Relax that hand and arm. Just let it flow. Stretch out the fingers on your left. Bring your hand into a fist. Inhale as you lift that arm a couple of inches. And exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches your thigh, uncurl your fingers, relax that hand and arm. Just let it flow. Go ahead and push out your stomach. Relax your stomach. Push out your chest. Relax your chest. front of you. And relax your shoulders. Go ahead and push your shoulder blades together. And relax your shoulder blades. Raise your shoulders to your ears. Relax your shoulders. Lower your head in front of your neck. Send your thyroid some love. Bring your head back center. Turn your head to the right. Bring your head back center. Turn your head to the left. And bring your head back center. Raise your head, open up your eyes, look at the ceiling. Let your eyeballs look straight across the ceiling. And let your eyeballs look straight back up top. Let your eyeballs look over to the right. And bring your eyeballs back center. Bring your eyeballs over to the left. And bring your eyeballs back center. Go ahead and close your eyes and bring your head back center. We're in the final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Your awareness is on your breath. You're feeling the inhale and you're feeling the exhale. Raise the eyebrows on your face. Relax your eyebrows. Open up your mouths and stick out your tongues. And relax your tongues in your mouths. Go ahead and tighten and squeeze your facial muscles. We're tightening and squeezing our facial muscles. And let's relax our facial muscles. We're in a final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Your awareness is on your breath. Go ahead and extend out our arms. As we open up our hearts again, always sending out love, joy, safety, good health out into the world. And we're slowly bringing our hands together back in front of our hearts. As we bring that love, joy, safety, good health back into our own hearts. And let's extend out our arms again. This time we're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's repeat that again as we extend out our arms and how we're sweeping love. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and sweeping up. Down to our heart center. And we're going to conclude our practice today with I'll have you take a deep inhale from the core of your stomach and exhale with May you all be filled with good health. May you all be filled with love. May you all be filled with safety and joy. Thank you so much for joining Chair Yoga today. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Samaiyah. You're welcome.